What's up, guys? Brian VANDUYN here. Gonna do a live stream with you guys. I got a whole bunch of crap to do now. Talk with me while I walk. I gotta go grab something else. So the repair I got going on today is I got this stupid axle seal leaking everywhere. You know, go figure, brand new truck, doesn't even have 5,000 miles. I got to replace an axle seal. You know, this truck is just, seems like it's more unreliable than my old truck. Anyways, let me just show you the carnage after the end of the day. You can see it's leaked quite a bit. Not a whole ton or nothing, but you know, enough that it looks like crap. Yeah, Rich, that's the way it goes with the new trucks, you know. Nothing but problems, you know. So, we're gonna fix that today. So, here's what I did. I had the driver back up, and I had him back up on these pieces of wood. So, if you can see how I angled that? See how the tire's like that? Probably should have had him back over a few more pieces of wood, but it's lifted up so not all the fluid's gonna drain out, hopefully. At least that's my thought. My thought process. Let's get you guys on here. Let's get you guys down there. Now you guys can see that. This is the 15/16 is the size of all these, so let's bust these off real quick. Let's just bust these off. 15/16. Hey, Booger. Work was good. Okay. So we gotta have this fixed before tomorrow. Truck's gotta work tomorrow. So a lot of good that warranty does me, because if I dropped it off at the dealership, it wouldn't get done. Probably a week at least, you know. So it's been sitting up on this block for a few minutes, so hopefully not everything just leaks out. Look at those. Those are interesting spacers.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take those out. Yep. Right there. There's this one right there. Yeah, that one doesn't. Here's what you do with that. So these are little spacers inside of there, right? So you see how they're tapered? So you just tap on. That one had a lot of pressure on it. You see that? That thing just flew out of there. So that's how you get those out. And that's how that goes. So you see how much leaked out? Not that much yet. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's coming out, isn't it?
Really coming out.
Barely. So let's do this. Yep. When you're working on this stuff, you want to be very clean, son. Very clean.
Yep.
You don't want any dirt or nothing getting in there.
You want to put this in garbage.
Thank you. Alright. So we got that leaking out of there. Let's take this piece of junk piece of paper off. This is the gasket they used. This gasket, brand new truck, was already leaking. It doesn't even have 5,000 miles on it, and this gasket leaking. Axle gasket is leaking. Simple fix. Yeah. Simple fix, just something that I shouldn't have to be doing this under 5,000 miles. Like, that's ridiculous. You know? I'm just guessing the gasket that they put on there was probably damaged. You know? It was probably damaged.
Yep.
Okay, so now here's what we do. Got a clean rag, right? Pull this thing out.
That's wrong.
It's definitely long, ain't it?
You should get a new one.
It's heavy. No, Daddy doesn't need a new one. He just needs to make sure this is warm. That is hot.
Yep.
Not hot, but it's hot, you know? Like probably 100 degrees or so. What's up? Take it back and get a Kenworth. Yeah, basically. While we're letting that drain, here's something I wanted to show you guys. Just got some new license plates. You guys want to know how much that cost? Let's see, can you focus in on that? $2,296.50. That's all the licensing in Washington. Basically $2,300. $450 for the registration filing. The original plate costs $20. The plate reflectivity, $4. Freight project, $293. Gross weight is $1,951. Commercial vehicle safety, $16. Registration service fee, $8. We'll be putting the license plates on too. Once we get around to it. Let's see, where's my scraper? Okay, we got a nice little scraper here. Just gonna scrape this stuff away.
Wasn't that in the oil? I see that hole there.
See what hole?
Clean it.
Yeah, that's the axle hole. That's where the axle goes.
And it's hard in there. Right now.
You guys think new trucks don't have problems? New trucks got problems. More problems than old trucks, seems like. Hey, don't be sneezing on me.
I'm not.
I don't want to get.
Right on.
I don't want to get the coronavirus. Can you guys even see that? Oh, you guys can't even really see what I'm doing, can you?
You're in the sun.
Yeah, I'm scraping off this gasket. That's what I get for buying a cheap setup. You know, these manufacturers, they don't care. They put the cheapest stuff on here. So what we're doing is we're just scraping off all that old gasket.
Now clean your hands.
Yeah, let's take you guys in for a closer look. Basically, we're just scraping off all the old gasket. You can see how clean that oil is that came out of there, pretty clean. That looks dirty because I didn't clean this thing. Here, you want to hold this for me?
Yeah.
Just like that. Okay. Now we're just gonna make sure we, clean off all this old gasket. Okay. Hey, quit sniffling. Nobody wants to listen to that. When you're doing videos, you gotta be as quiet as you can. Okay? You must have allergies. You know what allergies are? It's when you breathe in the dust from the trees and stuff, and it gets clogged in your nose. That's why you have problems with your nose being stuffy. Yeah, if you got allergies, that sucks. Sucks to be you. I've never had allergies, really. We're gonna take all this off. Take all this off. By changing this axle, see, I probably just voided my own warranty. You know, that's how crappy these dealerships are. You know, if you do anything onto the truck, they basically void your warranty. They want to try and void the warranty as soon as they can. That way it limits the amount of money that they spend. Because they don't care about you and what you got going on. They only care about them and what they got going on. But how is this leaking after, 4,000 miles? That's what I want to know. Okay, that's pretty good. All the way around. Right there. Okay, now what I want to do is just wipe off all this extra gasket that's everywhere. And we got all this. Okay. Okay. Just like that. Let's get another clean one. Make sure there isn't any stuff in there. Looking pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Now. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to scrape this off. You gonna show them this one?
Yep.
Okay. Now we're gonna scrape this one off.
We should take that one off too, right?
No, we shouldn't take it off. It's not broken. You only fix what's broken. Oh, that thing's still hot. Still warm, at least.
Don't touch it, Daddy.
Yeah. Okay, let's finish. Hey, what are you showing the camera? You're not even showing them what we're looking at. Alright. Almost there. Almost there.
There's a rainbow.
Okay.
Rainbow on there, Daddy.
Now we'll take one more of these. Clean this part off. Actually, let's do this. Let's spray a brake cleaner on there. Okay. Now, clean this off real nice.
I see a rainbow, Daddy. On there. A
Yep.
rainbow on there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, okay, got that part done. Now here's what you do. Show the camera what I'm looking at. This is what we got now. We got this ultra gray maximum gasket maker. Of course, nothing's coming out. Okay, so here's what we do now. We got this gasket maker. It's clogged up right now. Yeah, we got to get him a gimbal. If I could get somebody to donate a gimbal to the channel, that'd be sweet. Alright. No, we're not getting another one. We're just going to use this one, but Daddy's got to find a screw. A long enough screw. There we go. One of these. That one's too fat. Or a drill bit. Get a small enough drill bit or something. Or let's try a nail.
too fat?
What's up, Chris? I'm fixing a gasket, axle gasket. I know there's stuff in here. Just getting it to where it comes out. That's the trick. These things, they design them like this too. My package came in. Thanks, brother. Awesome. This is a good time for me to catch up on these comments here. That truck must have been a training truck when they were building them, because whoever put it together had no clue. Yeah, I agree. That's his new truck, Ag Tech. It was leaking, so they are replacing the seal. Broken, doesn't, or just maintaining the old girl. It's the new truck. It's the axle seal's already bad on the new truck. Can you believe that? It doesn't even have 5,000 miles on it. It's already got a freaking bad... Oh, there we go. There's a good screw for that. Alright. So here's what you do. You take a nice screw like this. Oh, is it too fat? It's too fat. Dang it. Yeah, it's too fat. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's just get a drill bit. Jam a drill bit in there. Okay, let's do this. Okay, here, hold this again.
Okay.
Okay, you watching, Daddy? Okay, we're gonna get a drill bit out of here. We're gonna get one that's small enough that'll go in there. This one. Twist that thing in there. Pull this gunk out. There we go. See the chunk that just came out?
Mm-hmm.
Now we got nothing but new gasket.
It's pretty going.
Alright, now let's go this way.
This way.
Yep, we're gonna put it on this one now. So let's start on this side.
It's popped.
Yep. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is just rub this everywhere.
It's on your finger, Daddy.
Yep, it's on my finger. Can't be afraid to get your fingers dirty in life, or you won't get anywhere. In marriage or in mechanics. Gotta be willing to get those fingers dirty.
Don't touch it, Daddy. It's hot.
Okay, it ain't that hot. It's just warm. So then...
Look at this, Daddy.
Hey, honey.
Hi.
Let's get quite a bit on there. And then you gotta let it sit for a little bit. They say if you let it sit for 10 minutes and then put it on, that's what for the best results. That lets this gasket sealer get sort of set up, right? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in there and then we'll let it sit, right? So we're not gonna tighten it down, we're just gonna let it sit. We're just gonna let it mate to the other surface. Okay, so let's take this. So there's probably, I don't know, a pint. There's probably a pint of oil in there, maybe. Maybe not a pint. One second, there's a piece of...
only 3 people watching.
Yeah.
It's for me.
All right. Now, time to put this bad boy back in there. It's still hot, right? So you gotta be. Oh, that thing is heavy too.
Put it back in, Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Then now, Daddy?
He's trying.
Oh, don't tell me. Okay, this is gonna suck. Balls.
I'm gonna go closer.
Okay.
You up,
There.
Daddy?
Yep. Okay, we put it together. Now what you do is you take all these spacers, and you put them back on.
Chew it, Mommy.
Make sure you're putting them on the right direction. You can only go on one way.
Just the end.
Yep. Okay. See how I'm doing that? Efficiency right there. 2 at a time.
Okay, one more, Daddy. I can do.
Okay, you do the last one.
Okay.
We're gonna set this on the lowest setting.
Almost there. Okay.
Okay.
You're strong, Daddy. I'm strong too. Leave it in.
Okay, now you wait 10 minutes and then you snug it down even more. Right? So while we're waiting for that, let's put the let's do the license plate. Let's use this new Milwaukee we got right here.
Probably using that.
Huh?
Finally using that.
Yeah, we're gonna use it. It looks like a 7/16 or a 3/8 size. Seven sixteenths.
Hey, we have to move.
Okay.
We need smaller, Daddy.
7/16. We're gonna need a 7/16. This is 7/16.
Before that flies away.
Yeah, good idea. Alright. That's loosening.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Hey.
Non-saw.
Yeah, but I felt it. Whoops. You pick that up? Just fell right there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Probably best to come over to the other so the sunlight isn't.
I wish I was still in there.
Huh? Drop that one too. Give you something to do. Okay, thank you.
What's this?
Okay, let's put this license plate up here. Oh, not both of them. Just one. Look at that.
It
Didn't
makes
even
a
line the
sound.
hooves
My
up.
nose makes a sound, Mommy.
Let's see. I'm too short.
With me.
It got plates. It's official.
They're not on yet.
It will be. Well, Blake said that.
Okay. Now let's put these on. I'm gonna have to snug these up once I get them all on.
Don't move, Mommy.
Hmm?
Don't move.
Don't move.
Oh, you Mommy. There's a crack right here. There's a crack right here. There's a crack right here, Mommy.
Okay, those are those. Is there any space? The question is if this didn't even come with screws to put the plate in.
Hey, Mommy.
Didn't even come with screws, so let's go get some screws.
Yep, screws.
These will do.
Do you have to run a front plate in Washington?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea to run a front plate in Washington. If you don't, you can get pulled over and ticketed. They find everything possible to ticket you in Washington. What? No, I didn't. That's just... What the heck is that? Oh, that's probably water from their compost or something. Alright, let's go put this front plate on. Yeah, we want this to match the other truck, so let's put them on this side. Okay. The other truck's got it on the other side, on this side too, so we're gonna put this one on this side. There we go.
There we go. I'm gonna go for that.
This tool comes in handy.
I'm sorry, I was reading comments.
What? Oh. Alright.
Liking that tool so far?
Yeah, I'm loving it. This thing is awesome so far. Those two tasks I did, I probably would have used this if I wasn't already using this. Just because this thing is kind of heavy in the front, you know. But it worked nicely because I was able to get up behind that thing and, you know, that rubber thing. Worked out good. 5/16. Okay, now, let's tighten these bad boys down. There you go. Now I just got to tilt the box up, pull the plug out, and add some fluid. Don't forget to pound that like button and pound that subscribe button. So what are read the comments to me. What are the comments saying?
I'm ready to stop streaming.
No, you don't need to stop streaming to read the comments. You can press this button right here, and then if you just tap the screen, they should pop up. Is that torque to spec on them? Yeah, it's torque to German spec. Guten tight. That's the torque spec. Guten tight. Well, what do the comments say? I can't mind read them.
Is it Old Pony said, is it over already?
Is it over already? Yeah, it's over.
And then 1, 2, 3 came in late again, fixing a leak.
Yep. Fixing the leak. Fixing the axle leak. Hopefully that fixed it. We'll find out tomorrow when my driver calls me up and says, oh my goodness, it's leaking everywhere. Or we're back in business. So now, soak up some of this oil that's in here.
Back up, Mommy.
Oh, come on. They're empty.
Black.
When you have flats, do you change them yourself?
What?
If you have flats, do you change them yourself?
Yeah, I change them myself. Well, it depends. Depends on what time of the day it is. If it's in the morning, then no, I'd probably sign out and run to the tire store, you know, the closest one. And well, it depends on where it's flat. Like if it's in the sidewall, you can't fix that. You got to get a new tire. If it's in the top, then yeah, I'd probably fix it myself. I got plugs and a plug kit in the truck. You know, you can only fix so much though, you know. Like if it's in the sidewall, you ain't fixing that. So it depends on where, if it's where it's going flat, you know. I've never had a flat yet in any of my dump trucks. So, knock on wood, in 3 years I've never had a flat. So, you know, the main thing is just don't run stuff over. You know, try not to drive on the side of the road. That's where all the debris is. It does happen though. But I've never gotten a flat. So.
It's still daylight out though. The sun has set already here. Old Coney.
I forget where he's located.
Old Coney.
One of the most important things is once you fix it, you gotta clean this thing so you can see if it's leaking again, you know? Which is annoying as heck. I literally just cleaned the dang thing yesterday, you know? Soap and water.
Get in there real nice and deep, Blake.
Said that.
Blake.
Blake. I knew that was Blake. Pervert. I should get you to do this, honey, in like a bikini or something. We could hit 1 million views.
Well, I have to lose weight first. Before then, no.
Like that.
Alright. Okay, now.
Man, cleaning wheel makes 3K views.
What? 3K views? What's that mean?
Cleaning wheel makes 3K views.
3,000 views? Oh yeah. Yeah, if you were doing it in a bikini, it would get that many views. Not me. Huh?
We got skinny person, yes.
Alright. Next step, I need to pull this forward. I'll go grab the key.
Do you finally get a new driver? Yes, we did. Get a new one.
Alright.
They actually got a new driver.
Nope. Still got the same driver. Brandon's been working for me for
Can you move it with you, Dad?
almost a month now.
Daddy, can you move it with you?
He's not moving it.
No, Daddy's just moving it real quick. He's not moving it very far.
Just
I'm gonna follow you, Dad. Hey,
stand back, please. Stand back. Thank you.
follow Daddy.
Huh?
Follow Daddy.
He's not going anywhere.
I'm sorry.
Wait, no.
I'm gonna follow Daddy.
Nine and a half hours on the ticket. Whole trucks. I'm not gonna hit the roof, am I?
No.
No, didn't hit the roof, did it? Hey, can you do me a favor? Go put this on the kitchen table. Thank you. Oh, where is that plug? Oh my, it's on this side. Or is it on the other side? Dang it. Let me get my creeper out.
You still follow Daddy, Mommy. Still follow Daddy.
Plug it is.
Ow!
It's hot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad, Daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the other side.
I'm too fat to creep under here.
Okay, Dad?
Oh. Okay, I don't see an add plug on the front of this anywhere. Here, hand me the phone.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna give it to Daddy. I'm gonna give it to Daddy, Mommy.
Ow.
I'm too fast. You go, Daddy.
Okay. I don't see any add plugs anywhere on the front of this thing. No add plugs, unless this thing is it right here, which that seems kind of funky. That looks like something else. It's got a wire coming out of there and an air hose. So that's probably not an add plug. The drain plug is right there. So let's see if there's an add plug on the back of this. There it is. Okay, there it is, right there.
Right there.
There's the add plug right there. Okay, I need a big crescent wrench.
Okay, crescent wrench.
Yep, big one. Red handle.
Okay.
Okay, it's in the bottom drawer. Next one up. Next drawer up. Next drawer up. That one, yep. It's got a red handle. Yep, bring that to me. Bring that to me. There's the drain too. So no way for that to be plugged. Alright, Daddy needs you to hold this again.
Okay.
Got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get off this creeper because I'm too tall. Actually, never mind. What do you guys think? You think it's gonna leak everywhere?
Yeah. I think it's going to leak on you.
It better not. I mean, if it does, then I don't have to add any. We'll find out how low this thing is. It is warm, so the fluid should have expanded a little bit.
I want that leak on you, Daddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching it. If it does, it's gonna leak all over me.
Yep.
Can they see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to leak on you.
Well, if it does, it does. Oh yeah. There's fluid still in there. Okay, let's tighten that back down. See how much fluid came out when I just barely loosened it up? You know it's still full. At least when it's hot, it's still full. So we didn't leak enough fluid to worry about nothing. Let's tighten this back down.
I think it's going to leak on your new suit, Daddy.
Nah. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm coming out this way.
Okay.
That was easier to come out. Alright. Well, that was easy.
They leak on you.
Nope, didn't leak on me. Alright, let's do this. Over here, Dad's gotta put this safety bar back up.
Okay. Put it down, Daddy.
Set him down, stay out of the way.
Going very far, guys. Okay, Daddy. I'm going to cover you.
Alright guys, what do you say? Suck it in, Brian. Maybe they overfilled it from the factory. Maybe that's why it was leaking everywhere too. You know? That 85 Pete is sexy, like a boss. Hey, Lightning. Hey, Doug. How you doing, Doug? They didn't put the fill on the rear. Yeah, they put it on the rear, which is weird because on my dump truck, well, let's see, where is it? Is it on the rear or is it on the front? Yeah, no, on mine it's on the front. On the 85, it's on the front. Big money. Aw, dang, them are the 6-lug WC drop axles. I can't find them replacement wheels anywhere. Did you finally get a new driver? Yeah, I got, the first driver, after the first no call, no show, he got canned, Mike. You know, I finally got another driver, so, and he's been great so far, so I'm happy with him. Thanks, Jerry. Big money. Let's see, just a small difference. Women in bikini cleaning wheels makes 300,000 views. Yes. That is so right. Man cleaning wheel makes 3K views. Yeah, you got that right, old crony. There you go, Dominic. If you're still watching my channel, you want to know how to make some real views, you got to hop in that bikini. That's how you really make those views, you know? Especially if you got a crappy personality, you know? Do all the drop axles steer? Yeah, they're all steerable drop axles. So, what made it a lot easier was putting the wheel on that block right there, right? That made me use a lot less of this fluid, right? So I didn't even use that. I didn't even drain much out of there, right? The new driver got fired. The Dodge RSM owner. No, the Dodge is still here. No, he's still working for me. Brandon, the guy I did the live interview with, he's still around. He's great, man. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He just got his full check, man. Almost $3,000. He's loving it. Both these are empty. There goes $5 in brake cleaner. 50 cents in chop towels. I should, and another $5 in gasket maker. I should, send Peterbilt the bill for that one. They ain't gonna pay it though. You know they won't pay it. And then I should charge them for a half an hour of my time. Or hour, you know. 6-hour minimum. They'd love that, wouldn't they? They would love that. Did you stuff that guy in a can or something? What are you talking about? I got a big trash can. That's my trash can right there. Better round that up to $10 in brake clean. You gotta have them write-offs. Yeah, time to pad the expenses a little bit. Now what I normally do with these is I stick something in there, you know, like a nail or something. Stick that in there. Then next time I go to use it, all I gotta do is just pull this thing out. I tried using this thing and these things never work. They're just junk. You gotta stick a nail in there if you want it to last. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. 10 likes, that's it. You guys take the time to smash that like button, man. Subscribe if you're new. Ain't nobody showing you this kind of content. You know? You should be a service technician for Peterbilt in your spare time. They can't afford me, Sydney. They could not afford me. There's no way. I'd be doing too much work. There's no way they could afford me. Gotta have to get on them like I do. Yeah. One day, what spare time? What spare time? Yeah, exactly. Blake's on point right there. But it's these little repairs like this, guys, that save you so much money, save you time, save you heartache, save you everything. If you can't do repairs like this when you get off work, after working 12 hours, don't buy a dump truck. Don't be an owner-operator, because you won't make it. You know, if that's a repair that you would pay a mechanic to do, there goes $200 probably just for that axle seal. You know, at worst case scenario, $300 if the guy has to go run and get parts. You know, if he's like, oh, I gotta go to Peterbilt and order this special seal, there goes $50 for an axle seal, or $20 for an axle seal at the dealership. You know, or you got to figure out all these places that sell stuff. You know, that's one of the things that you're gonna have to learn when you're starting your own business, is you cannot buy all your stuff from the dealership. You can't. You can't buy any of it from the dealership if you want to stay in business. They're too expensive. If you want to make money, you got to learn the places that sell that stuff that isn't the dealership, right? Because that seal right there at a dealership, no joke, would probably cost $30. $20 to $30 probably. You know, if I go to Cascade Friction or Commercial Brake and Clutch or Fleet Pride or O'Reilly's or Napa, or, you know, one of those stores, that's like a $10 seal, you know, $5 gasket. But you buy from the dealer, you're going to pay the markup that it took them to buy it from the guy you should have bought it from. If you give Dominique a $20 bill, she will put it on a bikini for me. That's it. Even tough, it's under warranty. You can't have the truck down for a week to have it fixed. Yeah, see, Doug's right on point. For something that stupid, you can't use the warranty, you know, because at most, at the least, you're gonna have it in the shop for a day, guaranteed a day, because you'll pull in. They'll be like, oh, we got 4 mechanics. We got 1 mechanic. The other 2 are already on break, and then. And we're 2 hours out before we can touch it. And then then the book says it's an hour job, 2-hour job. So you're come back at 5 when we close and pick it up. You know, that's the type of thing you're gonna run into, guaranteed. So you gotta do all these stupid small things on your own time, because if you don't, okay, so that seal went bad 4 days ago is when it first started seeping. I noticed it immediately, right? I even did a live stream, and I'm like, when I was doing the pre-trip one, I noticed it was leaking, right? And then my driver didn't notice it, you know, but he doesn't really know what to look for in that type of stuff, so, you know. But anyways, that same, like 2 days later, an operator was like, hey man, you got a blown wheel seal on that truck. He's like, what, really? You know, he went out there, and then it was all oily, so it was obvious, super obvious then. And, you know, and then he called me up and was like, hey man, we got a blown wheel seal. I'm like, yeah, I already know it was blown. How much is it leaking? Like, how bad? Like, does it look like it leaked a gallon out? No, it looked like it leaked, you know, maybe a pint out or a half a cup or something. I said, okay, keep running. You know, I'll fix it. At the end of the day, we got home. I tightened them all up. They were loose. They weren't that tight. So tightened up all the bolts, cleaned it up. Said, okay, run tomorrow. If it's still leaking, then I'll, you know, then obviously I didn't fix the problem, and we'll have to readdress it. So here we are today fixing it, because it wasn't fixed. So not a big issue, just something that happens, you know. You think she's the gold digger? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about her anymore. You know, I really don't know why she would talk that, why she would call me a liar. That's what really gets on me, But I don't need to be talking about her. I got too much other content to be worrying about. You guys love seeing this type of stuff. You guys don't need the drama in your life. I get enough of that in mine. So, see how much easier this tool cart made my life? Man, that made my life so much faster, so much easier. You guys gotta have a tool cart like this. That literally just made my life like a million times better. And then check this out. I got this little mount right here for my phone, so I can show you guys live streams and stuff. That freaking works out sweet. Better than me holding the thing the whole time. Okay, that truck needs some DEF. I need to put some DEF out for tomorrow for the driver. Let's put some DEF out for him. Yeah, you guys, it's little stuff like this, you gotta be on top of it. Like, if that would have kept leaking, the rear axle would have got hot, and then guess what? Rear end toast, garbage. New bearings, new seals. You're looking at a few $1,000s worth of, parts and labor. That's the type of thing you gotta be on top of, If you want to be an owner-operator, that's the type of stuff you got to notice, Anything that's out of place, notice it immediately, You'd hate to see what the cost of a new rear end would... Yeah, me too, Blake. I guarantee you it ain't cheap. Brian will wear a Speedo for a $50 super chat. Not 50. Maybe a $50,000 super chat. I might wear a Speedo. I ain't doing it for no $50 super chat. But I mean, you could try and give me a $50 super chat and see what happens. But I ain't gonna promise nothing. I never really was the type of guy that, I've never worn a Speedo. That ain't my thing. Pour the rest of this DEF in here. Birthday suit. No, you ain't ever gonna see me in that one. Oh, and these 2.5 gallon things are heavy. These things are heavy. And that hose ain't all the way on. If that thing pops off, that is really gonna suck. It's like cross-threaded. We should be good. We got half left. We gotta watch this thing when it starts filling up, because it will overflow. It's got like that California crap on it where you try and fill it up and it doesn't fill up because it's got to seep air out before it can fill up. You know what I'm talking about? Like on the gas. Like I got my pressure washer When I go to put gas in it, like I can't fill it all the way up. I gotta fill it up, let it sit for 2 seconds until the air bubbles come out, and then keep filling it. It's so flippin' annoying. Like, why did they do that to lawnmowers and stuff? Save the hoses off the def cans. Oh, trust me. I got a good 10 or 12 of these def cans, and when we get low, I have my wife go to Love's and fill them all up. We already got that figured out. Until I get some sort of setup with a pump on it. You know what I mean? Gotta get it set up with the pump on it eventually. This is a guy that lives on ramen. You think he's gonna get rid of free hoses? Did I save the hoses? Caps back on those because I don't want them evaporating, right? And you don't want stuff getting in there. So we saved the caps too. Man, I'm dehydrated, man. All I had was 1 bottle of water today, guys. Yeah, it's been a long day today. So far, we've worked every single day this week. So far, that's good. That's real good. Alright, let's close this thing up. Better get in there and get to equality testing some pies. Yeah. She hasn't started making any pies yet for Father's Day. So, haven't got to taste test any pies yet. Does the new truck regen a lot? You know, it's hard to say. It doesn't say when it's regenning, right? It'll tell me if the exhaust is hot, which it's done that a time or two when I was driving it, but it didn't do it like, you know, it didn't do it like every day. It was like once every 4 days or something, if I remember right. What is this in the sink for? Oh, garbage. So out of the 31, how many of you guys are subscribed? How many of you aren't subscribed? Because I've been watching how many people are subscribed to the channel, and like 35% of the people that watch the videos are actually subscribed. Only 35% of you. They work good for like coolant, and they screw right so you don't spill. Oh, that's a good idea, Richard. I didn't even think of that. I need to get some water. 30 people in here, better be 30 likes or else. Yeah. 30 likes or I start stripping. I'm just playing. That ain't happening. Oh, you already did start making pies.
Oh, yeah, just do a pie class.
Those must be the gluten-free ones. Well, that one does. That one looks really funny.
That's gluten-free.
Yeah, no wonder. Those gluten-free things, man. Who's gluten-free? Not me. My wife's mother is gluten intolerant. Like, she gets bad gas if she eats anything with flour in it. Like, super bad gas.
And my friend's sister.
Sorry, Mary, if you're watching. Huh?
And my friend's sister.
And your friend and her friend's sister is.
And yes, I'm making a pie for Brian for Father's Day.
She's making a pie for me for Father's Day. Which pie are you making?
Probably an apple pie.
Apple pie. Does the landlord say anything about the trucks? Nope. Nope. She knew coming into this deal that I had truck and equipment, you know. Like, what's she gonna say? You know, like, you can't have that here. Well, I'm not paying rent then. You know, like, that's, like, she knew it coming in. Alright, honey, hold this. I gotta strip real quick. I'm just playing.
Well, don't ask me.
Oh, no. My wife is gluten-free, but just as a diet. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on the pie talk. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Are we only having potatoes for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you heat it up for me? And maybe do some veggies or something, because I can't just eat one potato and survive. One baked potato, that's what my wife made for dinner tonight. One baked potato. That's it. That's what I'm supposed to live off of, guys. Are we still on Dave Ramsey? Oh, you tell me. I'm supposed to live off one baked potato. Oh, man. I need that super chat, guys, so I can eat something. She's seen that super dump payment come out. Exactly, Blake. Like, she did see it come out. $4,000. That's a big payment. Can you put some butter on that too? Because dry potato does not go down good. So what are you guys up to? Tomorrow we got work for the super dump, and that's it right now. I was thinking of going on the property and hauling some rock down there, but now I'm second guessing that because I just seen all that money come out. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if we should spend. I was gonna spend $1,000 down there on rock, but did you get paid yet? How much you got? 400. Oh man, I'm sweating. Can you guys see the sweat beating up on my face, my forehead? I got cheap trucks, so I can afford 2 potatoes. Blake can afford two potatoes. 2 potatoes and a steak. With the money you're making, you should be eating steak. Yeah, I ain't making any money yet, Richard. I mean, it so much money went out today, I don't even want to think about it. I spent, what, almost $10,000 today. Yeah. So add this up. Somebody with the calculator, add this up. $4,000 for the truck payment. $2,300 for the tabs. How much did we pay for tonnage? Was that 1,000? The truck dues one for next year. That was 1,056. 1,016 plus the filing, and then I just did another 1,000 for my old truck for the tonnage for that one, right? Which was like 3 days ago. You're lucky she didn't make you an air sandwich after seeing all that money come out. Yeah. somewhere there is a brake rotor that costs $30,000. Holy smokes. And then you add all the other stuff that I recently did on my other dump truck. $4,400 for the walking ivy bushings. Let's see, $3,300 for the front springs. Mason, stop. $2,000 for the kingpin. $1,300 for the steer tires. I'm just gonna guess like Ferrari or something. Some crazy company. And then $1,500 for the t-shirts. What else did I spend money on recently? Oh yeah, I just paid my driver. I paid my driver $3,000. I've been there. Spending $10K in a day is a tough pill to swallow, but the good part is being able to afford it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the good thing, Blake. I still got money left over, surprisingly.
Me spending it all.
My wife gets to spend the rest of it, she said. When you bill for your week of work, do you pay everything every week or month? Wait, let me read this again. When you bill for your week of work, do you pay every week or month? I don't really understand that, Sydney. Like paying my driver or paying the like bills or something? Do you pay you? Oh, no. No, I don't pay me. What I normally do is every single month I'll take out $2,000 for us. That's it.
$3,000 now?
I don't know. Well, with you making money, it's probably only 2.
I'm not making a whole lot of money.
You're almost making $1,000 a month.
I'm not even proud. It's like $200-$300 a month.
Oh. Depends on the contractor when they pay us. Do they pay you? They pay me 30 days from the invoice date. So if I'm on a job site for a whole week, I send that invoice in at the end of the week just for the full week. Less paperwork, less headache, less keeping track of things. They pay me 30 days from the day. He gets paid bi-weekly, Richard. Yeah, net 30. We do net 30, which means the day I send the invoice to them, they get 30 days before they pay me. And I will say this though, I do have some good customers that pay me 2 weeks out, a week out. I've had people pay me, 4 days from the date of the invoice. Some people are on top of it and some people drag it out. I've had people pay me, 90 days out. And that is not cool in my book. Those are the people I write down their business name and I try never to work for them ever again. Yeah, he made... How much was the check for? I'll look it up right now. $2,700 something. $2,700. 2 weeks, basically. Friggin' nuts. I never made that much money working for somebody. I made $4,000 in a month, not $3,000 in 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm paying too much. I'm paying too much. I need to find somebody cheaper.
Sorry, I'm not saying I'm gonna drive.
Yeah. And I'm supposed to give him a raise after 90 days, I'm supposed to bump him up to 27 bucks an hour, I think. I think that's what I told him, 27 or 30 or something like that. Pretty sure it was 27. Get what you pay for. Yeah, you got that right, Blake. But, I mean, you still got to be able to make the truck payment. You know? Still got to be able to make that truck payment. Here, let me see how much cheese you put on there. No, not enough. More cheese, please. That's good, but your guy's cost of living is way more. Yeah. At least you can count on him. Yep. Yep, he's been very reliable so far. You know, he's showed up early every time. He's 5 minutes early. No, that's not a 1099 either, Doug. That's a W-2 employee. I don't do the 1099 because I mean, if I were to hire him as a 1099, I'd really be breaking the law. That would be against the law to do because he's my full-time employee, so he can't be a 1099 and be your full-time employee. Yeah, you're a 1099. You're not a full-time, you know. As long as he takes care of the truck and is dependable, he's a winner. Yep. I do know dump truck owners that pay their employees as 1099s, and if they ever get caught by the IRS, they're gonna get raped. That's all I know. I ain't. I'm gonna do it by the book. You know, I ain't ever gonna get screwed. It's a gray area, but you would have to pay him like $50 an hour to be a 1099. Yeah, I mean, it'd be more, definitely more. And then, you know, then hope he pays his taxes right. Because if he don't pay him right, then the IRS is going to be like, well, you're working for this guy full time. Oh, let's go check him out. And then, boom, that's how they get you. What the heck, old crony? Pussing right off his pay at the end of the year, so it works out. Yeah, it works out. I mean, he's a good guy, you know. I want to take care of him, take care of his family, you know. That's what being an employer is about, you know, taking care of people, you know. It ain't just about what you make as an owner. I mean, yes, that's a big part of it, but it's also expanding how many people you get to help out, you know. He's definitely eating steak tonight. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's eating steak tonight. No doubt about that. He just got a $3,000 check the other day. He's definitely eating steak. Him and his wife and his kids. If they ain't, I don't know what he's saving for. Yeah, nuts. We'll see how things go. I mean, maybe at the end of the year I might be eating steak, but I doubt it. You heard that. Not until the truck's paid off. He's saving up to put his name on the driver's door. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if he does want to start his own business, this is the best place to learn how to do it. Brian is back to PB&J. No steak, just pizza.
And potatoes.
Just potatoes, that's it. That's my dinner right there, guys. No veggies, just potatoes with onions. You got 2 sprinkles of bacon in there. That's all I got. I only got 2 sprinkles of bacon. I don't even get any bacon for those 2. Okay, I need some sort of veggies because I can't just eat just potatoes.
Calm down.
Thank you, honey. You feel fat? You had pork for dinner? Is this my fork right here? What happened to all the sour cream?
You didn't on the potatoes.
There's none on mine.
Put some on.
There's none left. Not even a half a teaspoon. Dang kids eating everything, man. They're eating me out of the house.
What expect? 10 years from now it'll be worse.
Okay, honey. I don't know. I don't know if I can eat dinner right now. I'm just not hungry enough for potatoes. I don't even think this one's cooked all the way. It felt kind of hard. Gonna say eat taters without sour cream. Potatoes are veggies. You're eating it dry. Well, she put butter on it, but yeah, I can't eat dry potatoes.
It's pretty thankful that you have food to eat.
Say that again?
No. You know.
Just be thankful you got food to eat. She's gonna make a quick trip to the drive-thru.
Go to bed.
Blake, I can't yet. I haven't got that $20 super chat.
I didn't even do $20 super chat.
That cheese on that potato is good. Are you hungry? Are you hungry, mate? Yeah, you want a treat? You want a treat? Here, can you give me a treat to give him? She said, get back out there and make that money so you can afford them veggies. I don't get any veggies unless I go back to work. Want the treat, Mason? Can you shake? No, shake. Shake my hand. No. Shake. Shake. Good boy. Can you lay down? Lay down. All the way. Lay down. That's not all the way. Yeah, that's my doggy Mason. At least you got someone to cook for you. Yeah, no joke on that, Sydney.
Yeah.
Hey.
Be thankful.
I am thankful. Thank you, sweetie.
Without me, we'd be starving.
Sweet potatoes with butter and cinnamon sugar. No, I got regular potatoes with cheese, some onion. There's no sour cream on here. Yeah, Blake. Forgot to fill up that blinker fluid. You need to teach your dog to drive truck. I wish, man. He's the most loyal dog ever. He'd be the best driver I could ever hire.
Mommy, see. I need to see. Stop viewing.
That's how that works, Rosemary. Can't share the iPad, you get it taken away. That's what happens. Are you sad? Can't share the iPad, you get it taken away.
Go play.
Go play upstairs. Kids, man, teaching them to share is one of the hardest things in the world. They just don't understand the concept of sharing. Well, I got 2 9.5-hour days today. Both trucks, 9.5 hours. Have you taken your dog trucking with you at all? No, I haven't done that yet, Aaron. I've taken him. Have I taken him in the old truck? I think I took him in the old truck one time. I take him in my pickup truck all the time. Old crony. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had a funny car joke. I forgot it. Escaped my brain.
Must be a lie.
See, both trucks always on the same job site. I like to have them both on the same job site, but that doesn't happen all the time. Mm.
There's some corn. Okay.
Thank you, sweetie. No, I got some corn too. You didn't add any salt to that. Oh. This literally just happened. I was tapping this down so the salt particles would get out of there. And guess what? The bottom came undone. Spilled salt everywhere. Has that ever happened to you? Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. At least the whole day didn't go like that. Time flies when live stream's running. Yeah, Blake. Dang, but he's still streaming. I left and came back an hour. Still going. Yeah. Me and Blake were just talking about that a few hours ago, like doing live streams. You know, you're just hanging out with buddies, man. Time flies so fast. Like you can be on for a long time and not even realize it. You know? Daddy made a big mess of salt, didn't he? Hopefully the police don't come over. They're gonna think we got a big line on the floor. That's how I stayed dump trucking the whole time right there. That's how I worked those 4 shifts in a row. Just dude, look at my son. Look how puffy his eyeballs are. He's got serious allergies, honey. Oh, there's a mosquito bite on his eye? Oh, a bunch?
Dad's have an allergy problem too.
Oh, he definitely has an allergy problem because, I mean, he's always like, you know. So, that potato would be good with barbecue on it. Yeah. At Blake trucking, it was on, but it's like the steering wheel came unhooked from the rest of the truck. I need to replace valve cover bearing soon. Better check the lane switch, it might have blown. Well, alright guys, I gotta eat, man. I'm starving, and I feel bad eating in front of you guys, so I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to pound that like button, pound that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.